Hello, this is Tom at the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I am in the process of milling some wood for trim around some of the new windows that I put in the house. Milling this out of some beetle kill pine logs with my homemade sawmill. So I've already milled one log. I ended up with 7 boards. They're about 4.5 inches wide and a full inch thick. So I ended up with those 7, and then there's 2 more 1-inch boards that I still gotta trim the sides off of. But anyway, thought you might want to come along and watch it work. Okay, for those that haven't seen one of my previous videos on this homemade sawmill, it's pretty much mostly made out of scrap, salvaged pieces. The back stops back here. Just go up and down like that to hold the logs. I have to be really careful not to run that blade into them. I've done that on a couple occasions. But anyway, this deck is mostly made out of one of those, well, those shelves like that, something you'd see in Sam's Club. Most of that deck is made out of that. The runners, those angle iron, I bought wanting to have them really nice and straight. I found those V-shaped wheels down there in an Army surplus store. The head on it, I guess most of you will recognize that's the head off of a metal cutting bandsaw. I bought it off some guy that had it for sale on the internet. Did a bunch of modifications for it. The guides on it were turned so that you could cut that metal on an angle. So I had to straighten that up so that the guide was pulling straight. And then you probably can recognize those uprights going up and down. They're just a couple of the landing gear off of a semi-trailer out of a scrapyard. So that's the little portable, well, it's not very portable, but the little hobbyist sawmill that I put together. It's too cumbersome to do any real work with as far as production, but it sure does good for my homestead. So I've been working at this most of the afternoon, and I've got looks like I've got 8 1-inch boards. These are full 1-inch boards by 1 by 6.5. I've got 8 of those, and I've got 14 1 by 4.5s, and then there's a bunch of these end pieces that are scraps that I'll have to trim down, so I got a bunch more than them. So that there is a stack of 3 logs. I'll have to work these down further with the planer and get them cleaned up, but that was my project for today. Thanks for watching.